Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I grew up, with the exception of a very few people, hearing over and over and over again that I was ugly. This belief was reaffirmed and reified through images in the media and in books, children's books, and then later in novels. And I believed that for some time. One person told me, someone who was very influential in my life, told me that I should make sure that I studied hard and got some education because I was not pretty and I was not beautiful and I would not attract anyone of worth. Therefore, I would need to prepare myself to support myself because nobody of any worth was going to want me that way. I was told this to my face by someone whose opinion I respected. I believed it so much that it was the story that I didn't say out loud, but I told myself. And so I accepted this idea of brilliance and inner beauty and that was good enough, right? Um, so one night after I had done this series for PBS, it was English, teaching English as a second language, and it was like done as a soap opera, and I played the part of this teacher. And one night in the middle of the night, I woke up. It was like something touched me, and I woke up, and my television had been left on, and of course, it was on PBS. And there was this series that I hadn't seen because very often I do work and just keep on moving. And I saw this woman who was this beautiful colored skin. The skin was colored like a reddish golden hue, and she was wearing a beautiful turban and like this long dress with a long jacket, and she had a wide nose and full lips and cheeks to beat the band, and she had these dimples and this smile that was amazing and these big eyes. And I looked at that woman in the middle of the night and I said, boy, if I could look like that, I would know that I was beautiful. And then it hit me that that was me. Like, it was me. I was looking at my own self in this role that I had forgot that I did. And there I was looking like what I thought was the most beautiful being on the planet, and it was me. We've all been told stories about ourselves, and whether we believe them out loud or in our subconscious, we've believed them to the point where they affect the way we move and grow and have our being. Now, I often say I'm very, very grateful that I got all the education I got and continue to educate myself. Education doesn't have to be degreed or formal, but you need an education and you need to continue to educate yourself. And I'm often saying that, when you're confident in your education and you're smart and confidence can always get beautiful, and cute can't always get smart and confident. Some people don't like that line because they feel like, well, you can, but you can't do it in a second. When you're smart, you know how to move some things around. My point, though, is we've all been told these stories about ourselves that we have come to believe. You're too dumb. You don't, your dyslexia will stop you from being what you need to be. I'm dyslexic. I taught statistics. You're not good enough. You're from the wrong kind of family. You're gay. You're from that side of the street. You're this. We've all been told, given these messages of you're not enough. And I meet enough people who have tremendous wealth who've also been told those stories. So it's not just about poverty, it's also about knowing. And when someone else defines the standards of beauty and they define you out of it, Don't expect to find yourself there. Find yourself in your own eyes, in your own image, in your own likeness, but most of all, in the stories you tell yourself about yourself. I love you.